Hi, welcome back to another video by VU3 Golf Whiskey November Radio. So today I have planned a quick intro into Baofeng UV-5R Mini. It's been getting good reviews on YouTube and other places for its compact size and able to handle up to 5 watts of TX. So this I purchased from Radio Hub India for about 2,500 Indian rupees. So let's see how this goes. We'll walk through the radio, we'll walk through the what is there in the box, we'll walk through the menus. So let me go ahead get started. So open it. We have the user manual. Apparently there is an app here that you can download to program the radio. We'll see how that goes. Let's look at the radio first, and before that let's look at the manual. Completely in English, very nicely done. I remember reading the Baofeng UV-82 manual. After that I had my function, so I mean the manuals were nothing to talk about, but this one is pretty good. If you look at the features here, it's a 6-band receiver, FM 78 to 108 megahertz, which is the broadcast FM. Then it's got airband on AM 108 to 136 megahertz, VHF 136 to 174 megahertz, UHF 400 to 520, then 350 to 390. So very well done there for such a compact size. Let's just look at the size what we have here and come back to the features. So it's a very compact size radio. I really love it. See, let me zoom out a little bit. So you can see, compared to the manual, this is about the height of the manual, right? Very, and I've got the Quancheng UV K8. So if you compare it, it's about 3/4 the size of Quancheng and about half the thickness or 3/4 the thickness of Quancheng if we add the battery as well. But this got a color display. This is a monochrome display. So there you go. Anyway, okay. So this is the radio. We'll get back to the radio in a bit, but let's look at the features what we have here for this, and let's look at the transmitters. VHF 144 to 148, which is the ham band. In India actually it's 146, so this covers international market as well. Then UHF 420 to 450 megahertz, that's pretty wide. 5 watts, 2 watts, it's got a high and a low setting, there's no mid, and dual PTT transceiver. So it's got a and a B, and it's got dual watts. So you can just switch. If you look at the PTT here, it's got a PTT and a B PTT, which is excellent, and then a side key. There's only one side key, unlike Quancheng, which has 2 side keys, but only one PTT. 1.44-inch TFT large screen display, full keyboard, full menu operation, local channel storage and deletion. You can do the complete operations on the phone itself, unlike Alinco, which is extremely cumbersome. Baofeng is always pretty easy. Then one-click frequency pairing, easy pairing and grouping, and a lot of other assorted features built in. Of course, like I mentioned, there is a dual watch capability, as well as most important is the let me take out the battery. This does not come with a base. Let's see quickly what's there inside the box. Right, the antenna, it's a dual band antenna, pretty small, unlike the Quancheng, which is long. Then we have got a lanyard, pretty fairly sturdy lanyard. Then a USB Type-C cable. This does not have a charging base. It charges via Type-C directly. So in fact, for my Quancheng, I don't even use a charging base. I just charge it via USB Type-C. So this is the clip. Let me add the clip. We never take it out. So once you add it, it's there, right? Fairly, decent clip. I don't see any flimsy stuff here, and you can see the USB Type-C port here. So let's pair it to the radio. To pair it to the radio, what you'll have to do is you'll have to put this inside, and then there is a notch here. So pull it out, and then you can just slip it in, right? To open it, you just have to pull this out and then push it out a little bit like this, and that's it. Very simple. Just know that there is a little notch here, right? Now let's switch it on, and there you go. Shows the voltage, and we wanted to see the USB Type-C charging. So let's get it out of the way. I'm trying to get my USB Type-C cable here, and then there you go. That's it. USB Type-C. I am not sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure since the USB Type-C is not on the phone but on the battery, there is no USB Type-C sync. So on the side, you have the familiar Baofeng 3.5mm and 2.5mm coupler pins. So that's it. Anyways, so Here we have got the torch. Chinese radio always should have a torch and FM radio, and this does both. So this is the torch. I don't know if torch is very nice looking here. It's got a LED. I don't know what power is that LED. So let's put on the battery. Sorry, the antenna, and then yeah. So I've just configured it to 1. In fact, you press the long key here, it will go into FM radio. Yeah. So FM radio comes up. Press once again, it's back into. So here you can do A and B, and then when you do this, it will go into TX. When you do there, it will go into TX there. So dual function, and menu wise, pretty much standard Baofeng menu. A little bit changed. I don't know if this is the same for all Baofengs now. I haven't seen a Baofeng in quite some time now. So radio info, if I go there, it's got the firmware. I'm not sure how to do the firmware upgrade on this. I'll take a crack at this and probably put out another video for that. So, but menu wise, it's pretty standard. Radio set has all that standard menus like step, squelch, power save, vox switch, vox level, vox delay, time of transmission, TOA, voice, language, Roger beep, then the beep backlight. If you go there, I put it at 20 seconds. Earlier it was very fast. Power on image, or I think you should get power on voltage or picture. I'm not sure how to change the picture. I know in Constant we can do that, but I'm not sure here. So then we have dual watch facility, then auto lock, alarm mode, alarm tone, edit, DTM, DTTID. So all of this to configure the radio per se, reset. So then you go to program channel. You can do program for the channel name, right? So every frequency you can set the channel. I really want to interface with CHIRP now. Let me take a crack at that and see how we can get that going. But if the app is any, I've not installed that app yet, but I'll do that. Scan auto, busy lockout. So pretty much, I just configured this for 145 650. Let me go there. AMD. So it does. So had some problems in configuring the shift of 600 kilohertz. So there's a unique way to. So you go here and then you go to 13 offset, and it was not easy because if you go inside, you'll have to press 006. Okay, that's how you do that, because there is no, if you can see, there is no dot here, right? So you can't press decimals. You have to press 0 twice and then the number to get to the offset. A little confusing. Anyway, so this one does the lock and press again unlock, and this one is scanning, I think. Yeah, I think in the scan type you have to set. Yeah, so 1 4 5 6 5 0. So that shift is there. It's not as sophisticated feature wise as Quancheng with IJV firmware, but it's pretty usable on the field. Okay, let's test the power. What I have here is the UV-5R Mini connected to a Nisei RS102, very popular power meter, power and SWR meter. What I have at the back side is, for the TX, I've connected this to the radio, and the antenna, I've got a dummy load. I just connected a power supply for the light. That's all. This doesn't need a power supply. So there you have it. I've calibrated it for 20 watts. So let me zoom in a bit, reduce the meter brightness a bit. There you go. So right now this is on high, and when I press PTT, you can see that it comes to about 5 watts. This is not a digital meter, so approximately a little bit more than 5 watts, right? Now let me switch to low mode. Another frequency I've set up on low mode, and when I do that, it's about 3 watts. 3 watts. Like I said, it's a very good meter, so I'll go with this numbers. 3 watts on low and 5 watts on high. There you go. That's the power testing from this radio. Pretty nice. I'm impressed. For the small handy, we have got 5 watts. Thank you. Okay, before we wind up the video, just wanted to show a couple of neat things that are there. One is the NOA scanner, weather app scanner, weather channel scanner for North American market. So there you go. You press and hold the 0 key and it will start scanning. You can stop it by pressing PTT. Press and hold, it should just go there. Scan is happening. It will scan for all the WX. It's not useful in India. Surely it will be useful in the US market. The another small thing that is there in this, apart from the torch, the FM radio, is a stopwatch. You press and hold the menu button, and there you get a stopwatch. You press, and the stopwatch starts. You press again, it stops. You press again, it starts again, resets and starts. That's nice. It doesn't start from the point where you pressed stop. Okay. Exit out of this. Pretty much that's it. Thank you for watching the video, and my next video I'll be showing you how to update the radio via CHIRP. Thank you very much. 73. Have a great day.